What is going on, y'all? Welcome back, y'all. It is a Thursday, rainy in Tampa. Well, what is going on with that? We are back, y'all. We are trekking on straight up north. We'll be straight over these clouds here. When a flight get planned, you don't have this kind of weather, and then when a flight gets here, you get this kind of weather. So nonetheless, welcome on board, y'all. We gotta hurry it on up. Boarding continues for United 223, non-stop service on up north to Ohio, baby. There's nothing else left to say on that. Let's just welcome everybody on board. Chase, big up, welcome. Hey there, always a pleasure, Chase. Good to see you, man. Oh yeah, always welcome, man. Want to roll with us? Always welcome, my friend. Keith B is in the house. What is going on? Welcome. Good to see you, Keith, as always, man. Drew Stone is here. What is up, Drew? Shouts out to you, man. Always a pleasure, y'all. So it's nothing really much more to do. We're gonna kick back on this one how we usually do, and take the trip. I think we'll be at. I haven't looked at our flight level yet. We do have a web FMC, so everything is set on that front. Welcome on board. I know some of our friends will be joining us here. Simple Takeoff is in the house. Big up, mate. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome. The Flying Scotsman is here. What is going on? Big ups, y'all. Much respect to you all. As we always say, we mean that, man. Still at work. I'll be in and out. You got it. Drew Stone, appreciate you for clicking in to us, man. We'll catch you in a bit. Know how it go. So, we don't have too much to talk about today, y'all. Really just going to enjoy this trip. It's Thursday. We'll be back sometime on the weekend. So we're going to roll it just like that, y'all. Who knows about the landing? We're coming on into Cleveland with, have no idea what the weather is, so we'll have to see about that. We'll set our water on off to the side for a minute here, and then we are gonna take each of you on down to the flight deck, baby, and start to get things loaded up. It's gonna be crazy on the road. We'll start to get things loaded up, though. Alright, so 18197, 182. Alright. We'll go to the route KTPA. We need to do something else real quick here for the VATSIM network. Profile 370. Cool. Let's write that down. Alright. To Cleveland, Ohio, baby. Sim's looking good in that neck of the woods. UAL223. Runway for the rollout. It's 19, right? It's not the 01s. I'll have to see. Look at that. I think it should be alright. We'll go there. Reserves were 1.1. Cost will be 45,370. And 283,238 at 91. Cool. We got +7 out there. Execute. Takeoff. Flat set 5, trim 450. Keep her rolling. We'll get at a minute to do what it needs to do. Take another look at our route. So we got 19 right to the bait boat. To the cam Joe. IRQ. SPA. I knew it was going to ask us that. I think it's, let's make sure. Yeah. All right, we got the Julia 85. To the HVQ. We got direct JANYS. Cool. Next page. To the rolling 224 left. Sometimes it's been acting weird like that. Crazy. Okay. To the 2-4 left. We'll need to make sure we got the jams. Okay. Rolling. Look good, lads and gents. Welcome on board, y'all. Chief Sin, man, been pushed through. Appreciate y'all. As always, 18.2. We'll do that gladly. 2, 3. Fuels not all loaded yet. Captain Will is here. John is in the house. What is up, y'all? Keep forgetting experimental flight model. Oh, yeah, man. That's a thing. That truly, you reminded me, too. That truly is a thing. Thank you. Thank you, Drew, for the weather. Day 18 of COVID and still feeling like crap. Oh, man. Get well soon, buddy. Get well soon. What is up, Captain Will? In the Hopkins, man. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get it, man. I thought we all tend to think alike on stuff like that, and yeah, it's exciting for sure. Just to even think and post a thumbnail of it is exciting. So thank you, Drew, for that. So we got 26010. Oh crap! We need to also. It's a United virtual flight. Yes, man, for sure, brother. For sure, we mean that, man. Anything we could do to assist, man. I know you're so far away, bro. But absolutely, man. Be sure to let us know, man. Temperature 24. Cool. We 19 right on the roll. 135.4. Our music is about to come off. That's that welcome in 25.1. All right, we can't we can't welcome them anyway. Okay, Tampa 24 on the bottoms. 2982. All right, y'all. Let's get on VATSIM. Let's do that. We will connect up as United 223 and a Boeing 738. Let's get it. Connect. Pull up the flight plan. Yes. Alright, so there's another thing we need to do here real quick. The screen's gonna go black for 2 seconds. Gotta put up the A cars for United. And we are pretty much set to rock and roll, y'all. We are about to get on out of here. The second that we get on VATSIM, and the second that we push back, we are rolling. We're looking for a 19 right on the takeoff. We get back to the chat in here in 2 seconds. All right, there's the A cars. Get this flight going here. Flat at, we're gonna be in a Boeing. Seven through 800, flying on VATSIM. 110 with us. 370. Flight level. Copy the route. Where's the route? All right, start that flight. Cool. Now let's file that flight plan. Cool, let's go. Let's go. 7 people on board, 10 likes on the come out. Appreciate you all. See, always looking for all average. On to the 30. I'm a thumbs up. All right, let's get the sounds coming off, y'all. We're gonna switch up cameras. I almost clicked the wrong button. All right, cool. Captain Geo is in the house. What is going on, man? Good to see you. All right, here we go. Airport chart coming up. Info. Go back. Departures to bait bowl. Let's check our height. Cool. What's up there? All right, we'll get 13.5 for now. All right, folks. APU. It's gonna fire up. And a 2. And a 3. Nice. All right. If I missed anybody, welcome, y'all. All right, we hear the APU firing up. Pretty good. Wait, not that fast. No fuel in the center tank check. 2982. Both sides. PU is a go. Park. Oh. Wait. 19 right. Great. Push over the right.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Look at this
Grounded cockpit.
madness.
Tow is driving up.
Alright, pull up the legs page over there. We'll pull up our V speeds over there. 135 forward checks out. We are set to rock and roll, folks. Well, welcome on board. Again, non-stop service from Tampa on up to Ohio. We touching 37 0 today. Let's take a quick look. Okay, Tampa.
All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
It's looking mighty nice earlier. I think we have all right. Time for a hand rolled cigar. That's what I'm talking about.
Release parking brake.
That is what I am talking about, man. It is going down after
Starting
flight.
pushback, and you may start engines.
Right after flight, baby. Alright, check, check, check. Everything is checked. Oh, sometime, man, X Enviro, it doesn't like certain things. For now, for now, for now. It's the pushback, man. It's the pushback. Oh, we got betting open still? Chief. Something else with Streamlabs, man. Streamlabs been tripping. Something has surely been going on with Streamlabs. Where's the cloud bot? Looks like we got one good engine. Cross over to the left. Let's get the chat back. Here we go, y'all. Time to roll it. You know anything about us? It's exactly
Operation
what we plan to
complete.
do.
Go ahead and set the parking
Set the
brake.
parking brake. That will do.
Disconnecting
It's supposed to
tow.
be
Stand by.
450 on the trim. There's 450. 2982 is in. Auto brake is RTO. Feed it some fuel, baby. All right, here we go. We're gonna hand fly as much as we can on it. It'll be a good minute before we coming on into Cleveland.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you. We'll leave it on though. Wipers won't make a difference. But it's all good. So we up on the vector, y'all. Right turn out. Alright. Where is he at? He said he was gonna be on the left. Oh, he on the right. Cool. He rolling out. Alright, we are out of here to the right. Let's do it. Flat set to the 5. Hold on. Alright, that's a little better. Let's see. Alright, y'all, let's get it. 11 likes gonna come out. Time for departure. Let's look to the left. Should we go to the next? Yeah, we'll go to the next taxiway. Feet going on. Make sure we do our checks. Look left, look right, cool. Forgot how much it takes to keep this baby moving. Bug up the heading. Time for traffic. United 223 is on a taxi for runway 19 right departure. We'll be on a vector. Time for traffic. All right, let's get it. Yo, HD Sim is in the house. What is up, man? Stopping by with the like. Appreciate you, man. Caught some of your late night ops there. Always splendid, my friend. Hope all is well. It is always good to see you, though, man. Thanks for stopping by, broski. Mike Sessions in the house. So anyone have a problem with better pushback and a level up? Yeah, sometimes, you know, it can do it, and I think we forgot the specifics of what we dealt with it. But I think yes, for me too. Depending on what was the nature, like let us know, give us some details. What was the nature of the issues you had? All right, we need to check. All right, cool. Speed brake lever is fine. All right, y'all. Tampa is back there. You got downtown Tampa. Not too far off. You can see it too from right here. How sweet. How sweet. How sweet. All right, here we go. Like delivery. Thank you, man. We always try and jump in this one and get that different united feel, you know. Appreciate you, man. Here we go, y'all. Flight attendants, please be seated for departure. Time for traffic, United 223 is on the lineup, takeoff runway 19 right, Tampa traffic.
Approaching 19 right.
Let's start the clock once we get a line in here.
On runway 19 right.
All right, flaps set to the 5. Recalls check. Start the clock. Mode Charlie. Cool. Let's go. Rain stopped at least. So we on a straight up vector turn off after 400. Get some forward pressure in there. Speed is alive and rolling. Get some rudder going.
80 knots.
Nah, let's check.
Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Oh,
Gear up.
Gear is rolling up. Cool. Look at downtime. Oh. Woo. All right, we'll get that power back some. Flaps will go up one. We can hand fly it for a bit. Sounds are fire. I gotta show you a little bit of it, man. Oh, how nice, yeah. All right, we gotta keep our eye on things here. We'll come back with the power just a bit. Flaps going all the way up. The Command A, we are on a heading. It's cool. It's to climb crazy now because it's trying to make up for the drop in speed, which is all good. We'll go flaps all the way up to the clean. Start the right turn. Nav coming on. Cloud breakout. Some check. Flaps are up. Landing gear is up to the off. Wheel well light coming off here. Runway turn-offs coming off. Sounds are going to dial back for y'all just so we can really get some views here. Too late. Too late. We are turning on out of Tampa here, y'all. Engine star switches skin come off for now. Climb through 8,000, y'all. We're looking good. We pretty much on the northbound track from here, y'all. We'll see what type of winds we fighting on it. Hopefully it's not crazy. Hopefully we won't get a crazy headwind. Let's get the gear. Don't do me like that. Don't you dare do me like that. Let's go make sure.
Gear up.
All right, landing lights coming off. And y'all are free to move. about the cabin. 4 minutes on the climb so far. And that will be Tampa's airport down there somewhere. Let's try to... Okay. I believe that that's off. We're gonna zoom all the way out on that. We'll get weather over there. We'll get no need for terrain. We'll just keep weather at recalls check. Ladies and gentlemen, we are up out of there. We are up out of there over 10,000 folks.
Yeah. I'm out of... Yeah.
If you have questions for us, let us know. It's a good time to pop them off. Feet can come off. The good old rudders. I knew something was up. We was too chill. Go altitude intervention. Warm greetings, my man. It is always a pleasure to see you, Captain K. Hope all has been well, man. Truly, yo. Big up yourself. Shouts out to you, man. We are out of there. We don't play no games. Chief don't play no games, baby. Rolling out of Florida. Yes. Breaking through the cloud layers. I don't know. Should we go? You know, till we in the clear, man. Till we in the clear. Need to be in the clear. We're waiting for 18,000 now, y'all. Look at those clouds down there, though. That's where X and Viro start looking real nice. Ooh. 1,000 feet till transition altitude, man. Rocking and rolling with the chief and the crew. Truly appreciate y'all, man. You know, we just been making things happen, pushing through, you know, amidst all change, right? Amidst all the change, man. Change is inevitable. Change has to happen, right? Break you out that comfort zone. And we've been pushing, man. No complaints on it. Work, personal life has been well. There's still a boatload, or I should say a plane load of things that we need to do, take care of. So that's what we'll plan on doing. Welcome on board, y'all. We'll be pulling up screenshots, so don't go too far on the trip. Pushing over the clouds, man. This is a United virtual flight. We in a level up 738. Y'all know that twitchiness on final, man. If we don't pull out grease, we're giving our excuse now, baby. Giving our excuse now, baby. That twitchiness, man. We're waiting on a level up update. We're waiting on a level update. All one word, all one. All one word. I did forget my flight snacks, y'all. You can pull out grease, you can pull out game and straw. I don't know, man. I don't know. Lately, you know, we'll blame it on the new Yoke. We've been getting used to the new Yoke, you know. New setup. Then we came back with some Airbus ops reference points all thrown off, you know. But we'll give it our best take, though. We did have an opportunity to get a little a little slight practice in one trip, you know, from the thumbnail, y'all know you might as well go ahead and land it once it's in the air. You know what I mean? Once you face at the runway that you're coming to and you snap that thumbnail, you might as well go ahead and sit her down. And so that was our practice. It's always gonna be botched like that because, you know, you just load in for the thumbnail, you know. But it also gives you opportunity to just see what's going on, the scenery and all that stuff. So it's always something pretty cool to do. Man, I say, y'all, I don't know if y'all caught it, but in the SSG 748, like when you hit, I think, what is it? When you maybe plane is loading or something. Like, what is the liquid falling out the bottom, y'all? Is Geo still here? Like, what is the liquid falling out the bottom? You know, asking for a friend, man. I found that to be crazy. That airplane's coming along. I watched some videos on it today about some of the coding in the FMC and the thrust management's a little off. And it is a little off. But what can you say, man? From where that plane was to where it is now, what can you say? You know what I mean? So as we always say, y'all are racking up them sky miles. Rather you are active in the chat or just sitting in the background and play around with those redemptions, you know? Give me 2 seconds here, y'all. 2 seconds. All right, y'all. We are rocking and rolling, man. I'm not that Cleveland scenery we got. It's not bad, y'all. It's not bad. I mean, yeah, it's not Microsoft, but it's not too far off. Sim Heaven USA helps put a lot of the overlay and the housing and the roads, and you know, Sim Heaven, man. I have to say, it's with X-Plane. It's really, you'll find a combination of a whole lot of things that you have to do in order to nail it. You know what I mean? To get that feeling like, oh, this is, you know, I am really coming on into this city, you know, in a way that you would see the city. And we talk about it all the time as far as like why I like X-Plane more than, you know, some of the other sims out here. And that still rings true. That still rings true. You know, it's nothing wrong with jumping in them other sims and, you know, looking at the eye candy and all that stuff that we know to be true. But X-Plane 11 just gives that feeling along with it, you know, for me. So, oh yeah, y'all. Rolling straight on up north. I have no idea if any ATC is on at the moment. Rather, Atlanta usually is on, or Memphis is usually on. So I don't know who we will encounter. Last time I looked, I don't believe any of them were on at the minute. But we're just gonna take what we get. It shows us the 2 4s, which means that we're landing south up in Cleveland. And so again, that's a nice airport to come on into. I'm trying to get my points up though. Try and rack up my points, you know. I gotta situate the yoke a little better, man. We always kind of hitting it when we doing something. All right, let's make sure our standard is in. Cool. Oh my gosh, Streamlabs, are you kidding me, man? You kidding me? That's funny. I was just talking about it, huh? See where we are on the roll. Oh yeah, we out of there. What third-party site to use to check ATC? we pull up the we pull up the Fantastic website. It's Fantastic V2 specifically.
Do a barrel roll.
I don't know, man. If we was in a TBM or something, I might even stretch it with the longitude. We'll crash with the longitude for sure, but might even stretch it. But with this baby, it is a no-go for a battle roll. Guaranteed Mama Shark clip. You know what I mean? 791, pretty high elevation, man. Coming on into Ohio. Seatbelt signs are off, folks. We have been in the air for 15 minutes. Just about. We'll start to write down a little bit of the situation in Cleveland. You got it, Captain Will. No problem, man. 26010. So I don't know about Greece, y'all. 260 at 10. We'll see if it comes. Broken at 6,000. Overcast at 7,000. Broken at 4,500. Cool, cool, cool. Temperature is 12. That sounds about accurate. And 29er 57 on the altimeter. Going to a flight level of 370. Cool. United 223. And we got slight precipitation at 3,000. It's gonna be a terrible. Let me not say that. Let me not say that. What do we have? The rolling. So this is the rolling. It'll have us coming straight up. Gut shot through Akron, Columbus, all that good stuff. Shooting on out through the clapped vector for the 2-4s. And I forgot specifically which one we have. All right, 2-4 left side. That's what we'll plan for. And we'll change it appropriately. 1099. We'll set that just so we can chill out. 1099 is in. Look at that. All right. Okay, I was about to say what's up with speed, but I know we move it. Red tape speeds. All right, 1099 is in. The rolling 2 is up. We need the airport chart. So, did we just send too far? I wonder why they didn't give us the right side. Yeah. That's cool. All right. Jazzy John is in the house. Welcome on board, Jazzy John. It is always a pleasure. Rather at the Curious Spotters channel or over here or anywhere in the community, always a pleasure to see you. For sure. Welcome on in. Any seat you want. That's how we rock it. We're just doing our flow checks. Make sure everything is cool. We got an aircraft off the right side. He looks to be at 370 as well. We are moving now at Mach decimal 79er. Left Tampa, Florida. On our way on up north to Ohio. Straight shot. Here's the route. Be taking us over Atlanta. Bringing us straight on up into Ohio, crossing a few states there, Georgia, a few others. Yes. Allison Tidy is here. The crew is popping in on us. Oh, welcome on board, y'all. Much respect to you. As always, yes. Any seat you want. Definitely, yes. switch up. All right, let's see what we can see. Not bad. This is Orbex, Florida. So wherever Orbex has scenery, Orbex I would say is pretty much up there at the top, y'all. Orbex is just one of the best type of mesh sceneries for the ground, even airports. Orbex, ORBX, sceneries for XP11. Pretty costly, but worth it though. When you're looking down at the ground, I mean, that's exactly what Florida looks like. Even the marsh places, right? You know, so yeah, I really love it. I have Orbex, Florida, and I have Orbex, California. So there's no ortho for those areas. It is strictly Orbex, and you see why. You know, the sky is made up of X Enviro, which is, you know, pretty decent. Folks, X Enviro users have been waiting for an update for quite some time, just to help the clouds and the performance, I would say, more or less. How things look can be taxing on your computer or your graphics card, things like that. So, oh yeah, ORD yesterday, absolutely, yo. I tell you, it is. When I see him coming on, it just gives that thought of the day. It's like it is gonna be a good one. It is an automatic feeling, you know. And for that, it is just, you know, rightfully so. So many people come by for the vibe. You know, I had started to lately check out other, you know, of those type channels and just, you know, chime in. I usually wouldn't ever, but when I first checked out the Curious Spotter, it blew me away, and I was able to see the difference too. You know, I took away quite a few lessons. Chief is always taking away some lessons from things, but you know, I was able to see like the difference, right? All of us content creators find different ways to do sort of the same things, and that's the uniqueness I find in all of it. You know, rather it's of taking videos like that of real world action, and you just can't beat that. That is the top of the top. You know, the simulator's nice, no doubt, but real world action, absolutely. You know, I think after long, like, you know, Chief Sim is really gonna start to put some energy into those real world dreams. You know, it's obviously gonna start with a discovery flight, and then, you know, may lead on into some other things. Who knows? But that's definitely the goal. I don't want to just sit back on something that, you know, very well may work out and work very well for you individually, right? For me individually. So it's something that I'm really starting to look more into now, this juncture of my life. Folks be like, well, what's up with NASA? I be like, you know, nothing, but it's only so much growth in government, right? It's only so much growth in some of those other places and things, and you know, I've come to respect and really appreciate what I've been able to do as far as a career. Exclamation bio in the chat if you ever want to learn about what Chief Sim Pilot does on the daily. But you know, just so many other things, right, in this lifetime. So I wish to explore those, you know, in a smart way, right? Obviously. So that's my little rant for the day. I'm not sure we're coming out of Florida yet. Looks like an airport down there on the field. Let's look a little closer. On the ground, rather. Is it? It is. That's markings. Is that Jacksonville? Are we up out of Jacksonville already? I don't know. I will have to pull up our map. That looks very nice. Straight shot to the north. Look, and we're about to get out some clouds. Rev Rivas is in the house. What is up, Rev? Welcome as always. Tend to the garden. You gotta water those things, Keith B. You gotta water it. Nice. I'll be having some action coming up here as the weather continues to be nice. my neck of the woods. I appreciate those things, being able to take the button-up shirt off and, you know. But I will say, as I have said before, y'all, the return to work and all that madness is going on around the world right now. And for the essential workers that's been working through it all, I mean, shouts out to you. You know, there's no greater respect that goes to anybody. I think we all know what this time has meant for us, right? And so those essential workers, man, it's been out on the front lines of this stuff every single day. It all goes out to you. Strong people, man, strong people, mentally, emotionally. You know, I think we've all had to face times where you may have lost folks have gotten sick, folks have, you know, all that kind of stuff, man. So it's been something that we won't quite forget, to be honest. Looking back, we may be gone from it. It's been a lot of heartache. It's been a lot of pain associated with these times. So, oh yeah. Sky Command is in the house. What is going on, man? It is always a pleasure, Sky Command. Welcome on in. Hey, man, you know how we do it. Any seat, brother. Some of our friends got cigars lit in the back. Some of our friends, you know. Hey, man, use at your discretion. There's that right turn coming up. Airplane is doing its thing. And it feels good, I will say. XP11, like when you have these kind of tools, and yeah, these things can be costly as well, but it adds to the immersion, right? Air traffic control, like VATSIM, and the fact that it's real people. I can't get over the fact that I'm able to do that, to be honest. Each flight, you know, I really can't get over the fact that, like, I was in awe when I learned about it, and then give or take a year or two and you learn it, and then you're doing it, then give or take a year or two you've been doing it, you know what I mean? You know, I still can't get over the fact that, you know, like, wow, man, you fly on the VATSIM network, you know? Oh, yeah. How's the bushes? That's what I'm talking about. Windy here and a few showers. Gotcha. Is it clear skies on the way at least? I think we are pretty much, you know, we made it through like a week of rain, so I'm excited for what's to come. I really, really am. Chief Sim Pilot has a birthday just about a month and some days or some weeks out, so Chief Sim Pilot is starting to get into that mode. Oh, yeah. Look at Florida, y'all. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying about how it looks? You will see the end of it, though. That's for sure. That's for sure. Boom, 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 boom. That must have been Jacksonville, y'all. It must have been Jax. Florida looks nice. Never been to the U.S. Maybe one day. Definitely. And I have not been to the UK either, though. I think it works, you know, both ways for a lot of us in the US. Well, I know myself included, I'll say. I'm interested. Anybody else from the US or from the UK been to the US? You know, vice versa, right? Sky Command, man, I think he seems like he has. He seems like he's had some awesome experiences, you know? Where do you sit on the flight? I sit, you know, I'm 6'3". Great question, Jazzy. So I take the struggle for the window if I can. You know, I used to fly a lot for work, and I would always tell them, you know, they're like, yo, what kind of seat do you want? You know, I'm sure you want. They'd be like, Chief, I'm sure you want the aisle seat. And I'll be like, you right, but I'm a flight aviation enthusiast. And so I want to look at where we coming into and the flaps going on. So I want the window seat. Then they got used to the window seat for me. You know, so it just all depends. It just all depends. But if I could have my way, it's cold on that Joker now. That's the difference, you know. Whoo. If you know like I know. I don't know. I know it probably changed per the airline. But it seemed like in the U.S., even in the winter, your boy takes like boots and 2 pair of socks and You know, I don't know how people go with the sandals and sit right there. You know, because that's where the fans are at, right? Right on the outskirts of the plane. And so I always find myself freezing, but I'm happy. Leo Sticks is in the house. What is up, man? I see you going up later. Appreciate you clicking into us, man. Much respect to you. You get my message? You get my Discord? Yeah, man. Let me know if you have any questions. Anything for the crew. Leo is definitely part of the crew. Like to see the wing action. That's what I'm saying. People around me start being like, dude, you must be a pilot. Be like, nah, you know. But I do work at, and then I drop. Or I might. They might know it already. It just depends. It just depends. You know, sometimes how you travel. You know, and then sometimes you have a lot of conversations with folks. I've appreciated sometimes taking those flights and really getting to know folks interested. You know, you may get on with your coworkers. That's what always, I think, gave me away. You know, there's this black dude getting on here with, you know, some white women, other black guys, some, you know, black women. And they're like, but who is this guy, though? Like, he seems like he, you know, they just want to know. You know, they like, oh, that's cool, but who are y'all? And more or less, who is he? You know. And once they give it up, it's over with. The flight attendants, everybody on the pilots, everybody on board. You know, it's that government respect for one another. You sort of bash an employee or some type, you know. It's just, hey, man, how's it going? You know, respect for one another type stuff. People find it, you know, it's so cool. I'm over the thrill. It's like, yeah, you know, yeah, you work there, you know, yeah. We could just stop talking about it right then, you know what I mean? All the noises, let's see what I missed. Love watching the flaps behind the wing. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But then I find that I'm sitting nowhere near someone who feels the same. You know, that's how it works out. It's such a small niche community. Everybody else is like, I just want to get home. Can I cut my cell phone on? Everybody else is like, can I just cut my cellular device on, please? You know? Yeah, they don't care. They don't care. Yeah, I've been in some situations, that's for sure. Weather, turbulent flights. Yeah, you fly a lot. I think you know, you're gonna get it all. One day I took a trip for work, and I'll tell you, I can call them this now, a lot of fun. But do you know that the people who paid for us to take the trip canceled while we were in the air? Has that ever happened to y'all? Has this ever happened to y'all? You ever flew somewhere? It was kind of fun, though. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, who wouldn't wake up and be like, let me just get on the plane and go somewhere for the work day? Now, it was kind of crazy getting home. Like, I'm gonna give y'all the whole story right now. So, like, me and a colleague, we were traveling to Indiana, you know, and so we get up early, we get on this plane, we take off, you know, we land in Indiana, we're going to get our bags, we get a text, it's like, yo, the event's been canceled. So we're freaking out. We're like, this can't be, is this a prank? They pranking us, like, what's going on, you know? They're like, no, the people canceled the event. We're like, find time to tell us, right? So now you get on with your bosses and them, you're like, yo, it's gonna be weird. I mean, y'all gotta have, you know, per diem for, you know, it's gonna be weird, but a brother gotta eat, you know, and you gotta keep me safe, man. You gotta keep, so the hotel and all, so, you know, they ain't want to pay the tab. They rather took care of the same day flight out of there, and you know what those tickets probably had to run, right? So they got us on out of there. So we got out. Greg Hill, welcome, man, welcome. We got out of there. Exactly, Allison, you and I both. We got out of there, and at like, you know, so all day you going back and forth with your bosses. it's not the AM anymore. It's clearly into the afternoon. You know, now we're pushing on 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. They're like, oh, well, we found you a flight that takes off tonight at 9 o'clock but it takes you to DC, then it brings you to Ohio. It's the only way, though. All right, so you suck it up. Man, I ain't get home till midnight. So we got up and we got on the plane at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I've been on airplanes all day. Carrying the bags through the airport, I'll tell you, it's mighty fun sometimes doing what I do. You get just surprises like that, man, that, you know, I wouldn't have bet somebody $1 trillion if I had it, that's one of the things we will find out when we land, you know, is that the event's been canceled. And not only that the event's been canceled, you know, you kind of tired from traveling, right? If anybody, all y'all, I know y'all travel, you tired. You've gone through security. You've walked through the terminal. You've, you know, dealt with all this other craziness, right? And so for me, I'm thinking like, from when I travel, I just need a minute in the hotel or wherever that spot is, you know what I mean? I just need a minute to debrief, you know? And so, yeah, we had our minute, all right, in the airport. We had our hours in the airport, you know, restaurant after restaurant, eating all day, but sitting right there. Rock City Strong is in the house. What is up, man? Midnight Maverick is here also. Welcome to the stream. Always a pleasure to have y'all, man. I've been checking you out lately, man. Shouts out to you. Much respect to you as well, y'all. Truly, truly, truly. Always a pleasure to have y'all popping in here on the Chief and the crew, y'all. So, yeah, just a little bit of Chief's history on some of the stuff we've had to deal with. Greg, what is up, man? Good to see you, buddy. If I missed you, man. Oh, yes, y'all. Just a little bit of fun and games. I always like to give those kind of stories, you know. Cause folks be like, you know, I want to do what you do. But if you only knew, man, sometimes like what seems cool and easy, you know, that's LeBron. Where's Maple first? Where's Maple? We can't talk about LeBron if Maple's. But, you know, yeah, y'all get the point. Yes, yes, yes. I have no idea where we are, y'all. Let's take a look. So, y'all know how it works out. Y'all know what I'm gonna say right now, y'all. How much longer do we have? How much longer do we have? So just under 500 nautical miles gives you 1 hour, but you can also always compute by Zulu time by looking at the time that we're supposed to be at top of drop, 21:24, and you see it's 2020. 2030, so just under an hour for top of drops on into Ohio, folks. We moving right along, looking good, y'all. Can you do a wing wave on your flight? Yeah. Wait, you mean the Oshkosh wing wave where we rock them? Yeah, just let me know what you mean. We'll rock them for you. On arrival right now, how you want it? Absolutely for you, Jazzy John. Absolutely for you. That's not quite the same as a barrel roll, so we could do a wing rock for you. I had to get my words right. A tongue twisted there. Absolutely for you, mate. Oh yeah. So that's what I mean when I say landing south. That's how the 2-4s look. Coming into Cleveland, we'll be at 238. From right to left kind of thing. Absolutely. Here, we'll give you a wing rock at cruise. Let's do it. Autopilot's off. I know the people in the back are like, are like, dude. There we go, back to the autopilot. People in the back like, what is he doing up there? I am gonna file a complaint. Let's see what signs are off. They just don't know that the boss, the CEO, is our best friend, so file it, baby.
Do a barrel roll.
You know, like when politics work for you now, you know? Yeah, we used to be scared of stuff like that. I'm gonna tell the boss. And we've been doing stuff so long now that all the bosses are our friends, man. So, yeah. That's funny. Y'all, we are rolling, y'all. I think we in Georgia now. I think. You see what we be talking about when we say this ortho looks a little bit better than the Microsoft at these flight levels? Like, that's the sort of stuff that we mean. Like, it glistens, it's crisp, it's detailed, it's not blurry and staticky and, you know. And now, of course, the default XP11, there are some issues with, you know, how that looks, but, I mean, what you gonna do, you know? What you gonna do, y'all? They marked us for 2 hours on this trip. We've been in the air for just about one. We got about another one left before we'll be coming on into Cleveland, y'all. Looking forward to the arrival. We do have slight precipitation in the area, scattered clouds, overcast skies, but nothing that we should not be able to handle. Hope that each and every last one of you enjoying the week. I truly do. We are, you know, really renewing our enthusiasm on it, man. Looking at things in a different way. You know, breaking out of that comfort zone, getting into some of those things, spending time more with the authentic, true people, you know, around you. I think oftentimes we have this tendency to, you know, we know who they are, but do we spend as much time around the people that we should be? And that's something that I've recognized in my life too. You know, I talked about it in a few streams ago, like, you know, not changing up, but gathering those true friends, man, those folks that, you know, truly have a vested interest in you being the best version of you, right? So that's all I will say on that. But exciting times, to say the least. Oh yeah. Got any questions for us, y'all? I'll tell you, now's a great time to roll it on out. Only that's funny. Oh yeah. See the example of what we were talking about a little while ago with the difference of ortho tiles coming up here real soon. So it must be a state difference that we have. Not sure. Uh-oh. I don't know what that message is talking about. We did get that before too, but yeah, we'll want to look into that more. Let's see what they how y'all doing? How you doing? Hey. Oh, we lost last time too, our Sky Miles. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? We had Web FMC. I'm not sure what happened with it, but it's all good. 8 more likes to go for our targeted goal, y'all. We've been knocking 30 out the park. I appreciate you for hitting that like, joining us today. Yes, y'all. It's great to have you all. Whenever you all have a moment to pop in, I tell you, it truly makes our day. Each and every last one of you, I tell you. Simple Takeoffs is racking up those sky miles. Nice. Streamlabs is not being as generous to me today. I think this might cut to y'all. As we said, I mean, I appreciate just the understanding, man. You all have been just totally understanding of the things that Chief has rocked with and changed up on the channel. And as I said, I think in a post, and I think I talked about it too, but we'll be going back to both cams here soon on the channel, y'all. We will be. You know, it's shouts out to you all. I mean, the channel is headed in some positive trends, upwards, onwards, and upwards. And, you know, as I think about it, I'm like, you know, you guys are the true warriors, the true pioneers to it. And if anybody deserves to see the best of the best and the best version of who we are in the sim world, it's you all, you know what I mean? And so we definitely going to be returning the face cam back to the in-flight piece and aspect of it. So stay tuned, y'all, for that. And as we said, we got a lot of other good stuff coming, y'all, on the channel. So it looks like one might be Orbex, one might be Georgia Ortho, which might be like color corrected. Yeah. All right. What view do y'all want? Y'all care about? Outside, that's what y'all want. Look at that, there's the arrival at our next. So top drop is 400, yeah. And that's gonna go by like ain't no tomorrow, y'all. By the time we break over HVQ, we are pretty much gonna be on the arrival coming on into Cleveland, y'all. Recall is checked. Flight level 370. Seatbelt signs remain off. All the lights up top. Cool. 46 minutes in the air so far. It's a city down there. We'll look in a second and see if we can see. It looks really, really nice though. Again, you can see the difference laterally now, left and right. The difference in the line right here. So I think the main thing in XP11 oftentimes is just making sure that them sceneries play nice together in the sandbox, you know? What exactly is a recall check? Thank you, Simple Takeoffs. Let's talk about it, man. So recall check is the master caution. And anytime in a Boeing you do a recall, it's gonna tell you what's going on the aircraft. So like, for instance, let's say we got fuel switches clicked on right now, right? Or the altitude's not set. So now when I click it, I thought it should have told us, oh, because we do have fuel in the center tank though, albeit it's not much. Soon as these lights go off telling us, hey, you don't have no fuel in the center tank, then when we click the recall, it's like the master warning, if you will. So it's gonna highlight and tell you, you know, hey, something's up. Do you wanna, you know, is it cool or not? But you have to check it as captain on board. So taking off and all those kind of things, I've learned over the years, just always, and coming into the arrival, just to make sure that the aircraft is like okay, right? And you know, in brief terms, that the aircraft has no inconsistencies. Yep. So that's the check of the recall. It's gonna tell you about the sort of mechanical situations, hydraulics, things like that. You know, it'll also give you not cruise altitude, but altitude warning, which could be like if these aren't set, it'll say air conditioning, you know, which means that the packs aren't properly set, and it's just giving you a heads up on the mechanical situations going on in the aircraft. The recall button in the air. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So that's the from what I've gained to know of the Boeing recall. Yep. And I always talk about it. Like Boeing would be my first choice, but I tell you, Airbus is like, it's not far behind it. I mean, a lot of my ignorance came to show, my lack of knowledge. Let's just call it what it is, right? My lack of knowledge came to show, in the beginning, because you just like what you like in the beginning when you're learning. It's like, why fly something that you don't particularly like and you're learning, though? It's almost like drive something that you just don't like, but you're learning. You know what I mean? So it's almost sort of counterintuitive that way. But soon as I sort of got out to Boeing, and my friends were like, "All right, Chief, what you gonna, you out to Boeing today or what?" Tomo and the crew. And the more I start flying Airbus, it forces you to appreciate it. It really did force me to appreciate the Airbus, because how could you not after a few buttons and clicks? Or let's just say, for example, when you coming into the arrival and the throttle's automatically managed. You know what I mean? Now, of course, if you watch V1, then you understand that there's some times where you got to take control of even that throttle, right? And so there's just different scenarios, but generally speaking, you got to be able to respect the bus. It is just that nice. Let's see. Do you prefer flying Airbus or Boeing? You may be telling me the answer right here. Yeah. So my preference would first be, I would ask crew. I would ask my company. I would be like, "Yo, is there a Boeing we can take?" I would ask them. I would, and if they're so adamant it has to be Airbus, and I'll be like, "Well, all right." And once I get into Airbus, I'm cool. To be honest, once I step foot in that Airbus, the way it looks, the way it feels, the way it behaves, it's so simple to program. It's so simple to get going. It's click buttons, not necessarily the gauges and the type of buttons that's in the Boeing. So, computer type things versus hard wires, So while I do, my heart lies with the Boeing. I have a lot of respect and appreciation for the Airbus, each and every last one of them, and that's why I fly them a lot more now, because it's like, again, my ignorance showed at first because I just liked what I liked, but over time, the truth of it is I had to be able to appreciate the simplicity and, the togetherness of the Airbus. You have to. Especially once the confidence with being able to land it, and different principles. There are different principles when you want to land both, right? There are different things ways in which you're going about thinking about it. So, once I took it out enough to be able to have that confidence, you can switch them out interchangeably. But if I had my choice, perhaps would be the Boeing. Great question, though. Appreciate that. Totally agree, Chief. More I learned the Airbus, the less I hate it. Skyhawk Sim Pilot is in the house. What is going on? Costa Rica today. 7.5? Really? Wowzers, bro. It's been some stuff, man. And I tell you, if you a AF geek like me, it's always been. You never know if it's always to come. But I think with mechanics, and just like the China plane that went down, and then they're figuring out, I just watched this huge long podcast on some mechanics talking about the different processes, and that there's different mechanics for different parts, right? Like electrical engineer, electrical material, mechanical. There's different, groups, there's different teams that work on these different aircraft. So all these aircraft we see in the sky today go through maintenance and undergo maintenance, and just how important the entire process is to the safety of the aviation industry. And I was just in awe from watching it. Me as a NASA guy, I can appreciate all those types of specificities with how you keep, things up and running, keep the maintenance on it. So that was really, really good to see. Captain Jack is in the house. What is going on, man? Well, welcome aboard. Pleasure to have you, man. Good to see you, broski. Know you've been busy, man. Appreciate you stopping in here on us. You're deep, passionate about your answers. I appreciate the questions. I do. Absolutely. That's what it's about, to be able to come talk to the aviation stuff. and our perspectives or opinions on all these different things. And absolutely can't wait to try the Airbus and XP11. That looks amazing. It'll be so many more. Can you imagine what Tolis has done? So if they can do that, if they can show us that, if you know, Laminar can show us their Airbus like that, I'm always looking forward to like the other third-party people for X-Plane. I know that with Microsoft it works a little bit different. You know, everybody is kind of like a money grab thing. You know, you put something out there just because the millions of people may buy it. You know, yeah. So absolutely, I'm looking forward to quite a bit of stuff, man. The Zebo type of aircraft and X-Plane 12. And hopefully they just continue to make things better, you know. It shouldn't be like we flying X-Plane 11.75. Mike Jones is here. What is up, Mike? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, Mike. Good to see you, man. Well, y'all, we don't have too much longer on this trip today. It's not quite time for us to start talking sweet nothings, but we'll be getting there to that point. You know, we always like to address that on our top of descent because the flight is pretty much coming to complete on that top of drop. The descent only lasts so long, baby. For sure. Back to the UK in January. Nice. Very nice, y'all. I love the crew over there. I tell you, man, I can't say enough how much I enjoy. I'll be working, but I'm still like, oh my word, that was such a nice landing. Or, oh my word, he bounced it like I bounced it the other day. So it's not just me in a sim, but it's just, I can't believe the one video. I can believe, actually. Incredibly, I was not there. Y'all gonna know immediately what I'm talking about. Everybody, hopefully, is gonna know immediately what I'm talking about when I say it here in a second. But the Curious Spotter and the crew, right? That's here with us. That's who they are, y'all. So I can't believe. I wonder what happened to the captain. I wonder if he saw. I wonder if he saw that video with no flaps. 2 million on its way. He'll be slapping the 3 million. I was gonna comment the other day and it's like he'll be slapping the 3 million views on that video here coming soon. It's like 2.9 right now. But I wonder if the captain of that and the first officer, that had to be a deadhead trip because there's no way you were thinking with such lack of safety if passengers were on. But you should also, you know, it's just like the video I was watching yesterday. These guys talking about safety. You should also be concerned with the safety if it's just you. That no flaps landing was, it's like, wow. And again, I wasn't there on that day to be able to see the whatever was surrounding that CRJ coming on in with no flaps. But holy moly, man. You know, and you get caught with the camera too, it's all bad. It's all bad. No flaps. I was like, wow. I mean, I don't know. We might see a guy get away with that in a longitude or something, or a small caravan, you know. Broke the flaps the other day. I only had flaps 5 to land with. Just finished the route I was on. I saw that video too, man. I saw that. You rocked that out, brother. I can remember the days. I got flashbacks just watching you. I can remember the days. Could y'all remember the days? Be honest, y'all. Be honest. Be honest, y'all. Be honest. But I can remember the days. I'll let it be known verbally. Y'all can put it in chat. But where you didn't know you broke the flaps at first. You know, there was once a day that we all had no clue what was going on when the aircraft started banking left or right strong like that. Because at first, when we all start doing this, we're like, all right, flaps down. Boom, 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 boom. And the flaps are like, dude, give me a minute. Be patient. put me down in stages. And I didn't get that. It was like every trip. I was like, all right, flaps. Boom, 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 boom. Flaps is like, man, we're broken. We're broken, brother. We're broken. Good luck on the landing. And then you got to get some crazy aileron going on. It's like 90-degree with the turn just to go straight. You got to get crazy rudder in there just to go straight. I ain't even talking about going down. Let's not even talk about trying to descend with such a crazy yoke pull going on. So yeah, man, you see us now. We're like flap 1, flap 2, flap 5, please. And we sit back, you know. And we sit back, baby. We done learned. That's the seasonedness in Mr. Chief Sim Pilot. Flap 1, flap 2, flap 5, baby. Thank you. Flap 10, flap 20. Thank you. Then we give a pause, man. We give a pause. Flap 25, flap 30, please. Never flap 40, never flap 40. It's got to be some crazy situations to be flap 40 for us, y'all. Any executive decision, Kurt Russell character seemed to pull it off. I remember the day just sitting in the cockpit, looking at everything and thinking to myself, this looks impossible. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. The bus will tell you, what are you doing? True. Yeah, the bus can't. Don't get me started, Greg. The bus can't slow down and go down at the same. We know that. And so even popping gear out, yeah, it's tremendously harder in the Airbus, I think. To slow her down and take her down at the same time. Is this a bug? Such a good flight! What happened? We gotta work through it, y'all. Why did it happen though? And we don't have long. 370 up top. Everything's set. Bleed. All right, we're gonna get the sound off first, but why? We're at 370. Packs are set. So anti-ice turned off, and then the warnings turned off. Okay. Recall check. Okay. Maybe 370, I think. I don't know. I was seeing some stuff before that the Zebo. Woo! Why the anti-ice gotta go off? What is up with that, Flying Scotsman? What in the word? Anti-ice below 28,000. Think unless there's moisture in the air. Like, okay, thank you, man. Whew. If y'all could have seen my face. As soon as I came in and heard that, I first thought, all right, there has to be a redemption. Someone's redeeming points. Then when I found that to not be true, oh, it's pilot error. It's pilot error. And look, let me tell you what hurts so bad though. If we had to emergency descend, I'm with it, y'all. I'm with it. But here's Jans, for crying out loud. Almost 160 nautical miles out. I'm like, it couldn't wait to just pop it into the See, See, stuff like this, man, just makes it really fun, really funny. Could you imagine? I mean, if we were inside, we would have caught it as soon as it came on, though, and I would have been like, all right, here's the deal. Here's the dealio. Thank you, Flying Scotsman. Are you able to do the windscreen wipers? Yeah, but we can't do it at cruise. I think in real life they like blow off. We going this fast, right? So, but yeah, the wipers do work in other aircraft. Not this one. Not this particular aircraft. You see the rain kind of having a ski effect on the windscreen, but so some aircraft, they do work for sure, and it looks really, really nice how they are in sync with one another, and it helps, you know, right, tremendously, just like driving a car, right? Like, it helps tremendously to be able to look out the window and see. All right, let's check out Metar. KCLE. It's not raining, is it? It says it is. It says we have some slight precipitation in the arrival airport, so we'll see. Oh my word. What? 260 at 12 gusting. That's new, man. That was not there before. 10 statute mile visibility. View at 4,400. Scattered at 5,000. Broken at 8,500. Temperature is 12. 2-9er, 5-9er. Rain, slight precipitation at 3,700. Interesting. Alright, it's gonna be spicy. Whew. I don't think we can call for grease, y'all. So let's write that down. We got 260. Last time it was 260 at 12. It wasn't gusting though, so now we gusting at 25. Let's write that down. Temperatures still 12. 2-9er, 5-9er. 2-4 left sides we're planning for. Got the mountains and terrain down there. I think that is just spectacular. I think that's spectacular. So we took it on down to 350. Let's make sure that the aircraft understands what we're doing. $250. Top drops. It has been such a nice trip. How good is this? Just chilling, watching the Chief. Man, oh man. I tell y'all all the time, man. Having y'all aboard. Cause you never know in this community, man. You never know if one of the huge, you know, folks in the communities chimed in. You never know. You never know who in the background. You never know. I mean, I serve to be the same way for many people in live streams. You know, sometimes I'm really, really busy and I can't say anything in chat. And so oftentimes there's a lot of people, man, that, you know, I just go through and I make sure, like I always say, that I'm one of those, whatever number it is. And if there's no one else, then oftentimes it's just the me. How do I know? Because I know it's me. You know, and I like to support people, man. I really do. And it doesn't matter if it's a lot of numbers in it or few numbers in it. You know, I like to support folks, man, in these endeavors. You know, I like flight. I like seeing, you know, learning about others and seeing how they go about situations. I mean, and where I can help, I help. If somebody asks me directly, like, yo, Chief, you know, I know you're here. What do you? Then I, you know, put forward. But otherwise, I'm just there enjoying, man. I'm just there enjoying. For sure. Absolutely, Flying Scotsman. And that's what it's about, man. They say the greatest of us teachers only know enough to know that we don't know everything, right? Greg Hill, you ever heard that one, man? Forgot who said it. Yes. All right, we're gonna switch up the music here a bit, y'all, because Y'all know we gotta hype up. So we're approaching runway. We should have you on the ground definitely in the next half hour to 45 minutes though. It's not been a bad trip. Here's the arrival, y'all. Oh my, it's coming up faster than we thought. Oh my word. So 11,000 at rolling. Here's Jan's. All right, we'll plan the arrival, folks. We knew this trip wouldn't last forever, and we always want to be respectful of your time. Come on, man. No runways in there. An Abby tab for us. Cool. 260 at, we'll say 15. It's not going to be a fun arrival, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all. We're going to put this thing down, 2-9er, 5-9er. On the blocks. But I think we can count grease out, just looking at the winds and the conditions already. You know, you can't grease it. You can't. These type of winds are not easy. It's not easy to grease when the winds are like 4 or 3, to be honest. You got to be on your game. You got to be, you know, you got to do a boatload of things right, let's just say. And so, you know, yeah. That's what we'll say on that. 127.8 on the gross weight. We'll say 126.5. All right. Announcements don't work in this. So we got the arrival up. We'll leave that up for now. Not too much longer to go, y'all. Chief does need a quick snack, though. We got 160 miles to our top drop, y'all. So we will have you on the ground for sure in the next half hour, 45 minutes. Chief will be right back. I'll leave y'all on the outside screen. Got to get a flight snack here for the arrival, y'all. So 2 seconds. Be back right after these messages, y'all. Yes, yes. And we back, baby. All right, look like that's who they calling? Where? Tri-City. All right, y'all. Coming on into it. Somebody off 1,000 feet less than us. Nice. 26 likes for the go for our goal, baby. I appreciate y'all so much. So much. All right, let's do a little bit of homework and see if we off on clapped or SWE. I think it's gonna be clapped. Yep. That's 7,000, baby. We'll be set for the arrival. On in the KCLE. I'm excited. Thursday starts the weekend. Oh yeah, man. It goes back to my college thought. Never got rid of that thought. College definitely starts the weekend antics. It's a crapshoot. Well, let's get a cruise flyby, y'all. It's always so nice hanging out up here with all you wonderful folks. And we mean it, baby. We don't say stuff just to say it. We utter it, we mean it from the bottoms, baby. Minimums. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some minimums going today as well. We're gonna get some minimums. We're gonna do things right today. Not much longer to go, y'all, for the arrival. It has been a very nice trip. Let me show you what we're talking about. There's Jans. Yep. And there it is. Less than 160 out now. Let's get it, Mr. Sim Pilot. I need to pop the window a little bit more. It's gotten really hot in the flight deck. All right, that's good. Recall. Looks good. Step up top, make sure everything is copacetic up there. It'll come down 35 on you. Any ice is off. Over the clouds, there's no rain. And so we was burning things up out there. All right, so that's 1 hour and 19 minutes in the air so far on a 2-hour trip. That's how you tell the difference. The Zulu time is currently 21:11. We can talk about that a different time, how I've learned how to read Zulu weather. Oh yeah. What did we say? Did we do our cruise flyby? Continuing to move Mach decimal 7.9er. We took off out of Tampa, y'all, in the 738-800. Next gen, level up. Maybe we can see if we look on Fantastic. Let's see exactly where we are at the minute. Cleveland Center Zone, baby. That's cool. Has some ATC. Storms just blew by. He's gonna be 128.625. Cool. So we are sort of in West Virginia, maybe Tennessee. Oh, okay, that was Tri-City Regional. Okay. All right, so let's go. Cleveland Center's gonna be 128.625. Let's get him in. Favorite level up? Mine's the Wii 600. Nice. I knew that probably from watching you, man. I would guess that about you. And you make me like it too, man. That 600 comes out in some style, better business, or even just the regular one. But I'll say probably the 900, but the 900 ER, I would say, is mine. Just, you know. Yeah, I would say the 900 ER. We'll be getting that loud beep 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 here and then coming up next few miles or so. This top drop, you can see just how close we are. Nice. We'll have some center action on the arrival. So yeah, I would say the 900 ER is mine. It's been really good. I know that the 700 has probably been said of, you know, having some great control with it. And I know the 6 probably, I mean, you would, how do you feel? You think the 6 handles the best? I haven't heard anybody talk about the 6, so I have no knowledge at all of, you know, how it flies in comparison. Are we interested to know? We are headed to the north, y'all. Look at that view. Would love to fly again. Me too. It has been so long since I've been able to jump in an airplane. Absolutely. Not flown the others much. Love the 500, but the live brain does not work on the passenger windows. Gotcha. 700. Got you on the 700. Gotcha. Good stuff, man. As always, bro. As always. Yeah, I've been waiting. I know we keep hearing that they're working on an update for it, but I don't know. We're excited for the actual update. You know, he may switch our runway too, man, with center on. Sometimes that's the thing with flying online. It's like whatever plan you think you have, everything, even the arrival could be changed up. It just all depends. Sometimes it depends on what SimBrief gives you. Could be different than what's current or what they're currently using. You know, even the arrivals. You know, and so sometimes depending on other traffic, they may want you to fly a different arrival, a different star than what you have programmed, and they'll tell you at whatever waypoint resume the XYZ arrival. You know, so it's those kind of things that you've got to have in your mind is what I've learned flying on VASIM, because, you know, the next is you got to be ready should that be the request and the command, right? You know, you got to be ready to do it, not just respond, but you got to be ready to actually do it. So, yes, good luck on Atlanta. Thank you, man. We will need it. It's gusting out, so I will say that, you know, we've already sort of counted grease out, but, you know, I don't know. We should be able to get her on the ground and get her safe, and, you know, and take her from there. I may have to turn X Enviro windshield stuff off. It depends. We got some slight precipitation, but we know the wipers don't work with the X Enviro piece in this particular airplane. So we got to be able to see, man. That's how we got a hard landing in the Airbus, that one video. You know, we never saw, well, we could see it, but it's conflicted by 1,000 different pixels of rain, you know, on the screen. So it just makes it hard. And we would like to have our regular sight giving us a good view for what we want to do. Always getting the weather in flight because it always wants to run away from me. I know, man. I'm telling you. Man. It seems like we both got that pretty bad, where we just can already expect that it's going to give us the shenanigans. Maybe because we've already proven ourselves. I don't know, Flying Scotsman. You know, when you prove yourself, it's like, all right, here, you're the captain on this one, you know? It's just the odds we get, man. He says, I used to use that all the time, but it just gets in the way, so I use post. It's okay for sitting at the gate. True. Can y'all believe top of drops here, baby? I can't. It's been such a nice trip. I can't believe that we already approaching top of the drop. All right, let's look back at, I know Vitastic V2 is not the best source. I hear a lot of y'all talk about using VatSpy and what have you. We're immediately over Yeager Airport right now. There's no other traffic in Cleveland at the minute. We are the only arrival. There was one departure. We've got some storms in the area. It's going to be bumpy on the arrival for sure. Last waypoint leg, y'all, till top of drop. We will need to chime on in to ATC just to make sure he understands what's going on. Yeah, we'll get the music off. So we got 80 miles here, which goes by in like 2 minutes, all right? We got like 2 minutes till top of drop, folks. Let's get the... It's gonna get me right. It's gonna get me in the right mood. Those weather systems move fast. Gotta be one step. That's true. That's true. I sat there, like you just said. I think that's what you were talking about. So I sat there time or two ago, right? Like in Microsoft too. You can see the engine in the world of the sky and the clouds, right? You can see those things just constantly moving. You know, I mean, even pause the sim, right? Take that pause in game using the toolbar. You'll see the same things. Like nothing. It's sort of staying still, and that's really, really awesome to see, man, that the simulators do pick up that level of immersion, if you will. So, you know, yeah, not only if you're moving through it, but when you're still, it's moving, right? So, absolutely, we are going to Cleveland, Ohio. This is my home state, Allison Tidy. Absolutely. Pleasure to have y'all aboard once again. I know I'm redundant on it, but I can't help myself. Getting myself excited here for the arrival. We'll be talking to air traffic control here. We've got Cleveland Center online. We'll be talking to him, lining us on up for whichever runway he'll give us. We got our pen and paper, so we'll be ready. We'll be using auto brake 2. It is wet conditions. I don't know why our runway won't go. That's pretty weird, but we won't worry about it for the right now. Pull back up the Avi tab. Cleveland Cavaliers. That's what I'm talking about. Wait. Is our dear friend Maple around? They got LeBron, and, you know, everybody got so excited, you know. And they're all going to watch it at home this year like we are. When the Lakers are missing the playoffs with all them superstars. I know, injuries and all that. We'll just say what the Cleveland Browns say every year. Keith's going to laugh at this. We'll get them next year, you know. get them next year. Me too, Jazzy. Flying through the clouds just brings a different feeling. But I gotta say, once you start doing this, it starts to worry you a little bit because, you know, there could be thunderstorm cells in the area. And it could also hold droplets of water. I know that from my career. Exclamation bio in chat. But yeah, that's the part that's pretty awesome for me is flying through the different types of clouds and knowing how it affects, you know, ultimately the aircraft and the behavior of the aircraft. All right, I really do. I think this is gonna be the final one. I really do. Raptors are from Toronto. The Last Dance, yeah, that was a one for the ages, wasn't it? That was one for the ages. Allison says weird general knowledge. That is great general knowledge. That is great general knowledge. Yeah, they call it cloud surfing. Absolutely. I can't believe we this close, y'all. We've been moving. I can't tell if we, let's see. So we are moving over the ground at 451. And true airspeed is 457. 457 both. So we may not have a lot of winds pushing us and affecting the flight right now, which is great. Let me just take one more look at everything here. We'll tell the aircraft to descend. It should be able to handle all the restrictions on down to clapped at 7,000. Safety will be our #1 priority, getting you all on the ground. It was a rainy departure out of Tampa. We'll see just how rainy it is in Cleveland on the arrival. I want to look on VASM and see if we should dial them up right now. Let's see, so we could just try and be one step ahead of it all. And no, we'll wait for his triple beat. He's got us coming in on the view. He's only got one arrival. He's got to know that's us. So, yes, y'all. It's always a great feeling coming into almost, in a sense, your home airport as well. It sort of has to do something to each of you, right? So, for us, I'm sure it's the same principle on that. Same principle on that. I think the wing anti-ice is only meant to be on for 10 minutes at a time. Really? Aloft winds on the FMC progress, yeah. 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 Alright, y'all, give me 1 second. Look like I gotta grab one thing real quick. Crap. And we right by ATC. 2 seconds, I'll be right back. All right, did we get that beep, beep, beep? Nice and calm up here. Can't wait to descend into the madness. Let's get it. All right, we got to dial him now. 1, 2, 8, 6.
Your 12 o'clock and 900 miles report to site.
Recall check.
I have the airport at 328. So 328 clear the visual runway
Let's call him out. Let's let him know. Let him know what we got going on. Cleveland Center, good day. United 223 is flight level 350. We're about 20 miles outside the Jan's waypoint.
Headed 223, Cleveland Center, squawk 5742.
5742, 223. I didn't. Now he'll call us back.
United 223,
Radar contact.
2 miles south of Janus. Descend via the rolling 2 arrival, runway 24 right approach.
He switched it on us.
Cleveland altimeter 2961.
Okay, 2961, 24 right approach, and we'll descend via the rolling 2 arrival, United 223.
The 328.
All right, he switched us up, but it's all good. All right. We'll just switch this down to 7. Boom. There is some cloud surfing action. An interesting landing. Hate to say it, but the new fave level up. Those textures are amazing. True, true. You and I both, Allison. You and I both. They're all pretty interesting though, but I know what you mean. And that's what makes something like watching it all day just as interesting as sitting right there, right? Like that camera work he does, just, so awesome. But depending on the winds and depending on, you know, pilot fatigue and depending on first officer or the captain flying and all these things, you know, that's what I've gathered to appreciate so much about it is it's almost like a basketball jump shot, if you will, for those who ever play sports, right? It's like no one is the same quite. Like the ball can go in, but they go in different ways, if that makes sense. So I find this to be a bit of the same way, to be a lot similar, that no quite one landing is the same, and that is interesting in and of itself as a concept. Like you could do it twice, 3 times in a row, and there will be things that'll be quite different about each one, and so that's just very interesting to me. I've always sort of noticed that, and especially in the sim part of it, you know, you start learning so much more because you're doing it, you know, and then learning so much about how real world pilots, you know, tackle that on as well. So absolutely, y'all, it has been a pleasure on this trip. And ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is the your captain speaking, y'all. It has been a nice trip. We departed rainy Tampa. We might have a few bumps, some storms around in the area on the arrival into Cleveland. Temperature is about 54. And once again, we'll join you back once here before we come on our final arrival into Cleveland. Aircraft should start to take us down. There we go. Started our initial descent. All right. We gotta be safe and sorry today. All right, sending through 3,000. We already got the clearance to descend. He's told us to descend via the rolling 2. We're on the rolling 2. You always, I guess, when you're on the VATSIM or flying on these systems, you just want to make sure that you correspond, talk to them before you do things, just as it would be in real life. You know, you want to make sure that from his scope, from their scope, safety is of the essence. Only basketball I know is the Harlem Globetrotter and Michael Jordan. Nothing wrong with that, man. 2 landings are the same for me anyway. Depends on a lot. True. True. Plenty of time to change it. That's true. At least it's not like the times where I turn and I'm on final and you get that beep beep beep. Like towers like contact me, bro. Look at the contrail. Wait, you giving somebody 2 left? Oh, that must be for departure. They usually do it different. 2 right, we got. V-States, Ohio, baby. Cleveland, Ohio, Burke Lakefront. It's down there. You got Cleveland right here, Hopkins International Airport. Sit about 800 feet, man, above the ground. I don't know if we'll get a visual in or if we'll get ILS action. Man, we are 1 off of our goal of 30, y'all. I appreciate y'all. That has been an awesome trip, as it always is, man, hanging out with all you rock stars, man. That's right. You rock stars, man. Lads and gents. All right, we are not in those clouds. Okay, 24 right approach, United 223, thanks. So you're listening for your call sign, you know, just like right there. He already gave us that, so I wasn't expecting him to give it to us again. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. And so yeah, you just want to be cognizant of like listening for your call sign flying on the network, you know. And when you make it something that's close to you, just like just now, you know, you hear UPS and then you know that's not you. That's if it's the aircraft calling, you know, the air traffic controller, or if the air traffic controller is calling that aircraft, you know it's not you. You know.
Can you say again to UPS 29 you were broken?
Final track, for real. Final track, y'all. And what's so really cool, though, I'll just mention, I've, you know, talked about, of course, a lot in the past, but I'll mention real quick, y'all, it's like the same love that we pilots have for jumping in this, so does air traffic controllers, right? Like, maybe a lot of them are gearing up to do it. You know that Pilot Edge traffic controllers get paid, and they're really air traffic controllers in real life. And the VATSIM network is just a little bit different. They're volunteering their time, and so maybe a lot of them are like working towards those kind of things. But it makes it even more sort of respectable to me is that, you know, it's that strict volunteer of such an esteemed service too. Such a quality in it. So that's to be appreciated as well. So just things to notice. Descended through 23,000. Two for a right approach. So what he's talking about, this will be coming in on the far end, which is crazy because of our scenery. Our scenery is crazy in Cleveland, man. We're waiting for somebody to do a good Cleveland scenery. I guess the airport's not that big no more since United's hub is not there anymore either. 31 likes, I appreciate y'all. My man McSlamming is in the house. What is up, man? Good to see you as always. Loving the videos you've been dropping on us, man. I tell you, if I could get out there, bro, you got to take me to lunch, man. I'll sit in the back, back. Got to take me on up, man. Good to see you as always, man. For sure, brother. Oh, yeah. Hope work has not been too taxing on you. Chief has just been maintaining to keep it off, you know, trying to stay proactive with it all. Some busy times, that's for sure. And much respect to you as always, my brother. And welcome. Let's get a flyby. Send it through 20,000. Cloud layers. 24 right side is what he said.
Captain Cleveland Center, UPS 2282. Looking for airport clearance down in Nashville with information Bravo.
I can't believe this part. Like, I don't know.
UPS 289 radar contact.
V States, man, for the win, man. Shouts out to Vertical Sim for real. I just gotta say it again, because dude's work has just been stellar. Oh. Dude's work has been freaking stellar.
UPS 2282 cleared to the Nashville Airport, Zappa 5 departure.
2961, he says.
Departure with me, squawk 5720. Clear Nashville, Zappa 5, sinker transition, departure agree with you, squawk 5720, climb via the SID, UPS 2282. UPS 2282, read back is correct, push to study discretion, expect runway 24 right for departure. It is Bravo, current call for intersection. Looks like you're far right, and we have Bravo call for intersection.
Hour 47 in the air so far, and marked for on-time arrival, y'all. We are marked for on-time arrival in the Cleveland.
505 Cleveland Center. 505 to the island. Island right.
All right, 2961. We're on a rolling 224 right. 2961. Summer's coming and the snow exit viral will be very scarce. Can't wait for winter again. Man, you made that a thing, Flying Scotsman. I'll be so just esteemed and proud of just how the community works, man. Look at this V-States, though, y'all, for a second. Like, this is how it really freaking looks, yo. Like, straight up. And when you get up in here to the lake, and you see the lake, you know you've arrived, baby. You home. You see the lake. Send it through 14,000 folks. That might be the FedEx climbing. What is that? Shirk. Let's make sure that we're legit. We pulled up 24 left. So it's always another place, right? There's so many places. You change something one place, we change it in the FMC, but we ain't change it in all the other places where it's more relevant, right? For the aircraft. So there's 24 right. Got a few things we need to do. 111.55 is the first thing will be the frequency for the ILS. But rather we use it or we don't use it, we'll have it in there. 111.55. And then same heading, so 111 and Shirk is in, so awesome. We might come on in. He may give us vectors. Let's see about that, because he didn't give us the transition. So there's clapped. RNAV, yeah. Cool. Off on the heading. All right. Let's get it, man. I've had a few folks say to me, I changed the amount of X Enviro and they never looked back. It makes me so happy. That's the truth, brother. You know, I come to find, that's all we talk about on the channel, is I come to find that when you make your mind up and you get things to work in a good way, everybody, in a sense, you know, wants to learn and kind of do it like you too. I think the difference is rather a lot of people's systems can run even at a small scale, right? Let's get some drag out to the party, man. Coming under 10,000, they trying to give me a ticket. Y'all notice a United virtual flight. Trying to get me rolled up, man. See what signs coming on? 10,000, baby. Engine start switches. We know we got some slight rain down there. Okay, with the part clapped, heading 050, United 223. Yeah, he's gonna give us a heading for it. So we know we'll be turning on in a shirk. We'll be all that good language. Once you master how to say those final things that can seem like it's a lot, you know, maintain 3,000 till established on the localizer, clear for the ILS, runway, blah blah, you know, it's a lot. And so you gotta digest what that sounds like. And I think the more you say it, the more you'll get used to not just saying it back, but what it means is sort of more important. Announcements don't work, so there's no point in pulling those up. We'll get one last flyby. Coming up to clapped. Still the speed brakes. What's so sweet about the arrival into the 2-4s is you wrap around downtown Cleveland, you know what I mean? So during this whole vector and all this, you know, we'll be around downtown Cleveland. It's something when you're really familiar with the landscape, and then of course flying in these neck of the woods, or your neck of the woods, right? Wherever you're familiar with it. So even in real life, it's pretty cool. Things that you just start to notice about the terrain and the areas around you. Pretty cool. All right, there's 7,000. So our bottom was 7. He's got to give us lower. He just told us depart clapped, and then he's going to have to give us lower than 7,000. So it's just things you got to know. You know, that's up to him. That's his job. Whoa. We're starting to get thrown around here. There's downtown Cleveland. These winds can be no joke, man. No freaking joke. There's downtown Cleveland coming up, though. Down to 3,000, United 223. Go heading right now.
Delta 1024, base high airspace, Toronto Center closed.
All right, y'all. It's been a great trip. I appreciate each and every last one of you. I truly do. 210s on the speed. We get some auto speed brake coming up. Here's the lake, baby. There's downtown Brown Stadium, man. Key Bank, Key Tower. Highways and the byways looking sharp. Sim Haven looking sharp. Oof. Vertical sim for the freaking win. It's the Q Arena. That's where LeBron used to be. There's Burke Lakefront down there. We're on our continued descent on down to 3,000. He's gonna give us left turns all the way back. Fields back that way. It's getting exciting, y'all. Welcome on board. We'll open betting if it wants to play nice with us for the arrival. You may not have enough time. If you want to just impromptu do it, you're able to do that too. But look at it, y'all. This is how it looks, pretty much. I mean, you got the highways and the byways, you got the cars, you got the lake up here, Burke Lakefront. Yeah. So we're on heading 050. We got a tailwind. We're almost down to 3,000. He's gonna give us left turns. So he must be coming in before us. And so he's getting preference. Priority.
2,500.
Oh, that wasn't us. All right, we're at 3,000. Speed's gonna dial back to 210. UPS? Oh, I'm sorry, we were confused. I heard UPS 223. United 223, we're here.
United, my bad. United 223, turn left heading 270 on the localizer.
270, joining the Loke. I could only imagine being yelled at for joining the Loke when that wasn't supposed to be for us. Thanks much. 270 for United 223. Gotta have some fun with it, man. Gotta have some fun with it. $270, join the Loke. It's time to party, y'all. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's get it. Chief Sim. Flat 1, flat 2, flat 5, baby. There's downtown. Man, this is so real, man. That is so real. That is so freaking real, yo. Like, it's just giving me vibes right now how real it looks. Like, I've sat on the same seat. Okay, we'll cross Shirk 3,000, clear for the ILS 2 for right approach, United 223. All right, we'll cross Shirk 3,000. Clear for the ILS. It's taking us straight over Burke, straight over downtown, straight into the runway. All right, recalls check. Flaps are set to the 5. The lakeside. Wait. Let's check out downtown. Here it is, y'all. Brown Stadium, we over it, baby. We over it. Burke Lakefront, we over it. All right, come on, Chief, with the excitement. You got to do a job. 2 for right. There's 2 for right. Approach mode set. Localizer is in the party. Let's get it. Speed's coming back. Speed brakes armed. Landing lights are in. Ding them in the back. Engine start switch is continuous. Recall is checked. All right, here comes the glass slope. Let's get it. 138. 143. All right, we don't have crazy gusts. We might be looking for some grease. We on the slope, lads and gents. It's time to party, man. We sitting up. Y'all, has been such a great flight, and I truly appreciate each and every last one of you for being here. Aircraft struggling to go down because the speed is too low, but we don't have enough drag out to make it happen. So you just notice it and you'll switch it up. We got a couple more flaps to go. Gears out. We need landing clearance, y'all, or we got to go around. We got to get a landing clearance, or we got to go around. All right. There's UPS guys over there. We're turning off to the left. All right. All right, auto brake is armed. We got a 10-knot wind from the right side, so we'll be into the wind. Cool. We'll have to respect the difference of winds here. Double ding them in the back. Let them know. Cleared the land, baby. 24 right. Cleared the land. United 223. Thanks. 1,000 feet. Check.
Too fast. Too fast.
Yeah, we got winds. It's gusty. All right, that one don't want to disconnect the right way. Cool. It's my plane.
Approaching 24 right.
My throttles.
Too fast. Too fast.
20 knots. $500 check.
400.
Get her better trimmed. We got one red coming in here.
300.
Back to one red. 2 for right. Confirm. 200. Not looking for butter, y'all. We just want to get her right there on the blocks.
100.
It's gusting crazy.
40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Sweet. You gotta sit her down in these gusts. After landing, crosswind correction is in. You can't play. You can't play trying to grease it. We'll take it all. 80 knots. Reverser stow. Auto brake coming off. We'll take the roll, baby. We will take the roll. So yeah, this is what I mean. Our scenery is pretty jacked. We can't take that one. Give me a sec. We'll get to your comments. All right, this may be it. Is that it? I think it's the next one. All right, we'll stop the clock. I hate this because when you land here and it's this type of situation, this is what I mean. With the scenery is pretty exit and left when able. United 223. All right, we'll go here. This is a taxiway. We gotta just make sure it's a taxiway before we exit. It's airport scenery is kind of jacked. Y'all, 25 knot gusts, y'all. So you know.
The taxis are running in November, Lima, Kilo, Juliet, cross 2 for left.
Okay, to the gate, November, Lima, Kilo, Juliet, cross 2 for left. United 223, thanks for the help. All right. Let's understand. November Lima Kilo. Where's November? November Lima Kilo. Cool. Sweet. Nice and easy. Woo! We made it, y'all. Oh my gosh. Nice job, y'all. Saying nice, nice. Oh my gosh. Thank you all so much. That was something, y'all. Not gonna lie. That was something. And we'll show off a couple things here that are in real life as well. You know, you got the IX Center that sits just over there as well. Switched up some stuff on us, but we did it. You know, the winds, the closer we got to the ground, the winds really start kicking. And, I mean, you could almost say that we got a little unstable in that same sequence. So we did a few things just to try and help that out, to get some stability coming on into the landing there. There's the IX Center, y'all. You see this in real life just the same, the exact same as you're seeing it here. The towers down there. You got the huge International Exposition Center, IX Center. 36 likes, y'all the best. The winds weren't playing around. We couldn't play with it either. Simple Takeoffs, thank you so much, man, hanging out with us. Truly appreciate you all for your time and energy on the channel, y'all. I think we'll be back. Should be Saturday morning, nice and early. We'll get it posted well in advance for you. I will take a 2-something all day in them conditions, y'all. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. You know, and sometimes that's how ATC helps to with the experience. Look at those UPSs. That is so true. They sit right over there by the NASA Center. And that's true. There is a NASA Center that sits right on over there behind the Cleveland International Airport. Here's our turn. Nicely done. Thank you all so much, man. I can't tell you, words can't tell you enough how much I appreciate each and every last one of you and what it means to a streamer like myself on this journey. And so that's what we mean. For real. Did we stop the clock? Yeah, we stopped it already. Flaps. Come on, Chief, you slipping. Clean the aircraft up, man. APU will start. We'll get engine start switches coming off. We'll get the wheel well light coming off as well. And here we go on to the terminal. Yeah, I felt like Juliet. It's straight on in here for us. Yep, we're gonna pull right next to company here. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Cleveland International Airport. Oh wait, that's a -8 right there. We can't go right there. Wow. All right, where we going? Yep, perfect. Be a sharp turn. First officer.
ES 2114 has your taxi Bravo. ES 2114, runway 24, right, taxi via Echo 1 Echo.
Let's get those lights out for him.
Right, ES 2114 has.
Sweet. We'll be at Charlie 18. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Cleveland, Ohio. Whew, that was a nice trip. We'll get off of the VATSIM network. Let's go right to the, wait. Crap, we got our A cars, y'all. We got to get the United A cars done first. Let's see if we could do it without the other stuff. Let's see. Yeah, we can. Finish, file it. Cool. 2 hours and 3 minutes, y'all. So we were 3 minutes late. 3 minutes late on it, y'all. Okay. Pirate has been filed. We'll get that out of here. For crap. Did it freeze? Oh, don't you crash without us seeing a replay. You better not freaking crash. I think we're good, y'all. I think we're good. It was an amazing flight. Thank you so much. Chase is in the house. Thank you so much. Keith, thank you. Jazzy is out of here. Thank you so much, Jazzy, for stopping by. Night, you all. Have a great night, Allison Tidy. Thank you for stopping by. The winds weren't playing around. That's the truth. Very nice flight. Thank you. Great job. Nice job. Thank you all, y'all. I appreciate you. Nice landing, says Captain K. Thank you, man. Nice one, says Allison. Let's earn the cash. Come on, Chiefy. Love the name. That might be our new nickname. Press the like. Thank you so much, y'all. Oh my. This was such a outstanding trip with y'all. Let's go right to the replay. We're not gonna hold you. Wait. Whoa. See, when you click the wrong place when you're talking. All right, we are off VATSIM.
1,500.
All right, let's talk about some things, man. The freeway is right there. That's what looks so accurate and crazy, and it routes right around here by the freeway, by the airport here, which is really cool. Really nice place, man. We'll come down with the sounds a bit here. Woo! Let's pull the face cam back. Yeah, man. When gusty winds like that, trust me, you don't want to be jacking around. You don't want to play around. You know, it's not nice, man. It's nothing nice. Let's get the face cam back. Woo! What a trip that was, y'all. Just QT is in the house. What is up, yo? Welcome to the stream, man. Going through some, thank you, Keith. Going through some replays on it, man. You know, we had a 230er. It's 230 on the land, and we just pulled out 2 red, 2 whites. We'll see if we smacked her on the actual blocks. We might have, though. It's like a 5-second float. Boom! Almost. We like a second. This is the joke I used to say to people. We like a day late and $1 short. Couple fries short of a Happy Meal on that one, y'all. Don't start taking my stuff, y'all. Don't start taking my stuff. My stuff is trademarked. Woo! Yeah, rip center line. Gusting winds, man. You see we still tilting the left wing on down. Look, we just missed the blocks. We just missed the blocks, man. We was fighting that one. I ain't had to fight that hard in a long time, y'all. I ain't had to fight that hard. Look at the left wing drop. Look at the left. We dropping it right now because we got to get back to the left. And we end up rocking her out pretty center. I mean, I'll take that center, you know, work. And then we kick her on over. Sweet. But could have did better. Could have been better. Could have been better. And I think it's just about reached that time, y'all. I'm so impressed. 38 likes, man. Thank you all so much, man. It means the world as I share with y'all. Are we spending this good old time in the virtual skies, y'all? Surely does. Big gusty winds, man. Sure was. Houston here. Are you down in Houston? Oh, yeah, man. Tomorrow, finally Friday, y'all. We made it. Back to another one, y'all. Let's take a tower shot, and then we'll roll off with the nose view for all you lovely folks, man. Man, a lot of love to y'all, man. And know where I love you from, baby. The minimums. We got downtown Cleveland there in the background, man. I appreciate you all so humbly checking us out, man. Be sure to check us out. Same place, different time. It's looking like Saturday. when we'll be joining you back. And again, y'all, just major love to each and every last one of you. Truly, truly. And it's about that time, y'all. We're going to roll on out. We will leave you with one last final replay on it, man. Lake Erie in the background. Big ups. My neck of the woods, baby. A lot of love for y'all, man. Y'all got any questions for us when we offline? Catch us in the Discord. Catch us offline. Or we always online in them places. For sure, y'all. We'll leave y'all out with Earth lighted up. Uh-oh. And it's freezing. It might have decided to crash because I ain't seen it freeze like that in a long time. So we're going to go ahead and roll out, y'all. Chief, Sim Pilot, and the crew, y'all. Big ups. We'll catch y'all back next trip, y'all. All right, it's going to let y'all roll out with the one last from the nose shot. So pretty cool. We'll bring it all the way back to the gears dropped out on it, man. Around downtown Cleveland. We'll let that wrap out. So peace, as my man Keith B say, man. Later, y'all. Chief, we out, y'all.
Oh, yeah.